So it's great. You took the first step to get more information. And we're glad that you did, because the information that you're going to get has the potential, if you allow it to transform your life, to get you closer to your dreams and your goals.
Yep. So we want to just share with you a little bit about this company and the unique opportunity. We're the only company in the building industry doing anything like this. The company was started in 1969, so it's tried, it's tested, it's proven. I can put you guys in contact with a lot of people in our team that have had a lot of success with this. A lot of young people like ourselves that have had a lot of success with it. And the contingencies here are just willing to learn. That's the contingencies. If you're hungry and you're willing to learn, then you're probably going to be a good candidate for our team. If you're at a place in your life where you're just not really hungry, then I'm just going to be honest with you, you're probably not going to go out. It's probably not going to be worth it for you to do this. But if you're hungry, you're willing to learn, and you're willing to get out there and do what it takes, this business can treat you better than any business that I know of in the building industry.
You know, the truth is, you're going to put your time into something.
Right.
You're going to be trying to make ends meet with something. You might as well put your time into something that's actually going to have a path towards your goals. It's actually going to have an arrival. You're going to get somewhere. You know, it's not just Friday to Friday.
Right.
It's not just week to week. I just met with somebody the other day, and the guy's like 50 years old, and he's not any further ahead than most of our 20-year-olds are.
Right. So you got to do something that continues to pay yourself for those efforts. Imagine yourself being in a place now that for the past 5 or 10 years, everything you did would continue to pay you. That's the only way that true wealth is created, is when you do something that those efforts continue to pay you in the future. And even though, selling a job's a lot of fun, and getting a big roof is a lot of fun, and selling a project is a lot of fun, the truth is you do the job and you're probably never going to get paid off of that job again unless you get a referral from the guy, but then you're going to go do another roof or whatever. And so that's not a bad business model. But if you want to create a residual income, you have to move past that business model. Because if you find yourself at 50 years old and you build a $5 million roofing business, the day you walk out of that roofing business is probably the last day you're going to get paid. And so that's why this company is really unique in the aspect that not only can you go out there and sell these kind of roofs, this is a book we put together. Here's a restoration you can see on a commercial flat project going from an EPDM membrane to, literally, like I said, it's not painting, but you understand painting. It's a restoration. You're going back over that existing roof with a system and giving that building owner another 10 years of life, another 20 years of life, at a fraction of the cost of a new tear-off would be.
So on a rubber roof, the easiest way I like to explain it is the rubber fails on the seams.
Yeah.
It's not normally the membrane or in the field, right? It's the seams that fail. Right. Now, I always tell a building owner, you can tear the rubber off and you can put new rubber back down, but the problem you're going to have in 5 or 10 years is you still have seams.
Yep.
Our systems come in and they completely delete all those seams out, and you put a top coat across the entire roof. And so you take that membrane that they have now and you turn it into a seamless membrane.
Yep. So here's a very typical one. Low slope metal roof, going back in.
And very similar with a low slope metal roof. You literally, when it's all said and done, you have a completely seamless roof.
We're not going to talk a lot about the systems today because there's trainings for that. But the criteria is very simple. You're willing to change something. You're willing to you can find a little bit of time that you can dedicate towards this business. And I'm not asking you if you have a construction business, you have a roofing business, you have a painting business, I don't care what you have. If you have your own company, and maybe you don't, I don't know. We'll work with you where you're at right now. But I'm not asking you to go stop doing the construction or the painting or the commercial roofing or whatever you're doing now. Find a little bit of time to add this in. And that's how most of our guys get started. Find a little time to add something like this in, and you'd be surprised what you can do in a couple of years doing this very part-time. Our first year, we did residential construction, and we were pretty busy all year doing residential construction 10 years ago when we started our own roofing company, our own construction business. But we found we only sold like 6 or 7 jobs that first year doing these systems, and in those 6 or 7 jobs, we made more income in that 1 month doing those jobs than what we did the rest of the year combined, doing residential stuff. And I'm not knocking residential stuff. I have good friends that do really good in residential, and hats off to you. That's all great. But if you're looking for something, you're hungry for something else, this can be an awesome thing for you guys. We'd love to talk with you and help you guys along the way. Here's what we know. We want to work with you, but we also want to know that you're really serious about changing your financial future. And so if you're really serious about it, set up an account below. We have a lot of people that pull for our time. And if you're really serious, set up an account, click the link below, set your account up, and then we're gonna get in contact with you. We'll get you booked into the right trainings. We do trainings literally every month, and you're gonna get warranty certified. You're gonna be a warranty certified applicator. There's all kind of reasons why that you want to go be a part of this group. You're going to get to meet a lot of people being very successful in this company and in our teams, and you'll be the next one that is having that kind of success. So again, we'd love to work with you, and just click below, set up an account, and we'll be in touch.